Look, before you start, I just want to go on the record as saying I don't like to be summoned by you.
Oh, when Sonny's arrested, I won't have the need to do that anymore, will I? When are you expecting the warrant?
No time soon.
I don't understand.
My superiors are not moving forward. Insufficient evidence.
What?
You heard me.
You supplied them with a fragment of Sonny's shirt, okay? The shirt that he wore the night Claudia disappeared with her blood on it, right?
I did.
And you have a recording of him admitting that he killed Claudia.
Oh, you see, there's the thing. Sonny doesn't actually come out with the incriminating sentence. He skates around it, which means no warrant.
Well, there will be when I call in a favor.
You know, that's a stupid move, Jax, especially if you want Sonny convicted, that is. If he goes to trial with what's considered to be insufficient evidence, and trust me, if our side's thinking it, his side will ride it till the cows come home, and he pulls a not guilty verdict, that's double jeopardy on the case. Okay, I mean, Sonny can never be tried for Claudia's murder ever again. So the case has to be airtight the first time around. But you know what, Jax, if that argument doesn't sing to you, then by all means, make your call. Look, Claudia's murder is the best shot we've ever had at Sonny, so don't let impatience and frustration get in the way.
Here's what I don't get about you, Dante. You've worked your way into being a trusted member of Sonny's organization, right? You've got access to his home and office. So why haven't you taken advantage of that?
How would you suggest I do that?
I don't know. You're the cop. I mean, search around a little bit, you know? Find something. Maybe you could find a piece of evidence that goes along with what's already existing. And maybe that will be enough to get an arrest warrant.
Wow, I mean, I hope I'm misunderstanding you here, Jax, because if you're suggesting that I plant evidence and frame Sonny, that's an obstruction charge. And don't think I won't think twice about slapping it on you if you keep getting in my way.
All right, save the melodrama for your mother. You're not going to arrest me. You're not going to blow your cover unless you arrest Sonny. And as far as obstruction charges go, all I'm asking is that you do your job, or I will call in that favor and have you replaced by someone who can actually arrest Sonny.
Got a minute?
For the PCPD? Anytime. Sit down.
I'm following up on Claudia Corinthos' disappearance. I know you already gave us a statement, but just had a few additional questions.
Well, fire away.
You were at Sonny's house on the night in question when he received a call allegedly from Sam.
Yes.
Okay. How did he seem on that call?
He was relieved. He told us that Carly and the baby were okay and en route to General Hospital. Actually, now that I think about it, his attitude did change when he got back on the call.
How?
I don't know, he tightened up and I think he was speaking in code because I didn't understand what he was saying.
Did he seem anxious?
No, not at all. Just went right back into work mode. You know, that mob boss control.
All right, what happened next?
He left. He didn't even wait for Olivia and I to go. He was in that much of a hurry, I guess.
Would you testify to that?
Sure.
All right. Thanks for your time. Oh, one more thing. This is off the record. Where do you think Sonny was headed?
To wherever Claudia was, of course. To kill her.
Hey, I've got the revised bid on the driveway repair, and I made hard copies of all the emails that they...
You are an hour late for work. It's probably a good thing, though, because your son was just here. I thought that he would have an arrest warrant for Sonny by now, but it turns out there is insufficient evidence. I take it you're relieved about that.
I'm just so afraid that this whole thing is going to end badly.
Hey, Sonny in prison is good for everyone. Except Sonny, of course.
Jax, I just don't know what the hell I'm doing anymore. You know, it used to be so clear for me. I spent my entire life making sure that nobody, especially Sonny and Dante, knew that they were father and son. I believed in my heart that that truth would wreck my son, that he would lose all faith in me. Okay, I mean, that is a big revelation, that the mother that raised you, that shaped your self-image, that taught you right from wrong, that she's been lying about something like that your entire life. I mean, and I'm so proud of him, too, of the man that he's turned into. You know, his self-esteem and his self-confidence. and his moral code. I refused to compromise any of that. And if he knew the truth, Dante would make a full disclosure. He is too honest not to. And then what do you have, Jax? You've got a cop who's got a crime lord for a father. Game over. He's automatically set apart, automatically suspect. I refuse to do that to my kid. And I don't want him constantly looking at Sonny, looking for similarities. I'm constantly afraid that he's going to turn into his father. I don't want that for him. I know that Sonny's going to get what he deserves, one way or another. I've always believed in my heart that Dante was just better off not knowing the truth. But maybe I was wrong.
The very best thing for Dante is to successfully bust Sonny, for Sonny to go to prison, and for Dante to never know Sonny is his father.
You really think it's going to be that easy? Jax, what kind of freaking fairy tale are you living in? Where Sonny's just going to stick out his arms for the cuffs and go marching off to prison? No, he's going to fight with everything he's got. He will kill if necessary, and the first person on his list is going to be the cop that brought the incriminating evidence. Okay, I've done everything in my power to avoid this, but I can't put it off any longer. If Dante knows the truth, he's going to have to take himself off the case. It's a conflict of interest. A cop, he can't investigate his own father. And I know that Dante and Sonny, they will hate me, Jax, and they may never forgive me. But they'll both be alive.